A very good evening and welcome to Younib TV News at 9. My name is Eunice Mutua. Tonight, we take you to Homa Bay County, where Deputy President Kithure Kindiki has joined leaders at the 9th Devolution Conference, addressing key issues on governance, unity, and development. We'll also bring you top stories from around the country, keeping you informed on the events that matter most. But first, take a look at the top stories.
Government administration and security framework by enforcing law and order.
Tumefanya utafiti katika Kenya mzima na tumepata 20% inatosha.
Hivi muachane na kuiba, mumetuhangaisha ya kutosha, mumekula vitu ya wenyewe bure.
Welcome. Deputy President Kithure Kindiki has reaffirmed the national government's unwavering commitment to advancing devolution, creating sustainable jobs, expanding access to universal health coverage, and promoting meaningful youth engagement. He explained that these priorities are designed to strengthen inclusion, uphold equity, and ensure accountability in governance, ultimately building a more united and resilient Kenya. The Deputy President made these remarks in Homa Bay County while addressing delegates at the 9th Devolution Conference, which has brought together leaders, policymakers, and stakeholders to discuss the future of devolved governance in the country.
To a close, I reaffirm the national government's unwavering commitment to strengthening devolution, because devolution remains our most powerful tool for driving inclusion, equity, and social justice for us prosperous Kenya. I commend the National Treasury for maintaining a strong disbursement performance despite the prevailing fiscal situation. And as the Minister has said, as of end of June 2025, all the disbursements, including the arrears of the previous financial year, have been settled. I encourage continued collaboration of the national and county governments in the execution of key priority projects that we are partnering to deliver. For example, the county aggregation and industrial parks, which remain a critical anchor to the job creation agenda. In the health sector also, through the partnership of both levels of government, Kenya has now enrolled in excess of 25.5 million residents under Taifa Care, administered by the Social Health Authority, SHA. This is a major step towards achieving universal health coverage. The national government will be reaching out to county governments to activate a joint plan to engage our young people in targeted interventions. The young people of Kenya have expressed their reservations with the government's speed and efficiency in executing the agenda for job and income opportunity creation. Tied to these reservations are concerns relating to integrity and transparency and accountability. There is need, therefore, for greater level of engagement with our young people. And I commend this conference for starting the conversations with and involving the young people. And I hope this will be a culture in our country so that going forward we can have regular sessions of engagement across generations, across gender, across other divisions to build a stronger country.
More than 8,102 chiefs and assistant chiefs in the country are expected to receive security and legal skills training, with 1,000 of them already receiving training at the National Police College, Embakasi A in Nairobi. Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen said the training aims to equip them to tackle corruption, gender-based violence, drug trafficking, and border conflicts.
Government administration and security framework. By enforcing law and order right at the grassroots, you provide a strong backdrop of our bottom-up economic transformation agenda. This, coupled with increased empowerment of the citizenry, high expectations, as well as this, coupled with the increased empowerment of the citizenry, high expectations, as well as changing security dynamics, calls for continuous learning and adoption. It is with this realization that the Kenya Kwanza administration, right at the onset, acknowledged training and capacity building for civil servants as a major driver for effective service delivery. And that is contained in the Kenya Kwanza manifesto, that training of civil servants to have an effective public service is extremely important. Training is important because of the changing times. How we used to do things 20 years ago, when most of you were employed, is not the way we do them today. The application of technology, the changing times in terms of closer personal relations makes it important for us to have continuous training. There is need to ensure that all our civil servants are empowered, well-trained, and well-equipped with prerequisite skills and knowledge to serve the citizens effectively. This is a need that we have confirmed during our security and service delivery forums dubbed Jukwaa la Usalama.
Cabinet Secretary for Cooperatives and Small Businesses Wycliffe Oparanya has announced specific strategies in efforts to revive coffee farming in the country. Oparanya has defended the payment system for farmers, saying they have conducted a study and found that 20% of the payment is sufficient to cover the running costs of cooperatives.
Etupea mbolea na madawa, etusaidie wesima. Tafadhali ungetuongezea hata hizi makompyuta za kupima, ndio mtu anaharakisha kupima kahawa haraka, anaenda nyumbani haraka.
Muko na mipango gani wakati wakulima wetu wanaanza kulima hii kahawa, ya kuweka hii kahawa nchisi ambao haitaharibika ama kupunguza kahawa?
Kulipa mishahara ya wale watu ambao wanafanya hapo kazi. Kulipa wale wa marketing wote. Tumefanya utafiti katika Kenya mzima na tumepata 20% inatosha. Ndio kwa sababu serikali imesema 20% iende kwa vyama vya ushirika na 80% iende kwa mkulima direct.
Hii kitu number 5, rejection of the DSS proposal. Ile ati ni lazima kwanza turudi huku mahali tulikuwa. Hiyo ndio nimesikia wakati wameisoma ni kama wameikataa. Ni ukweli ama ni uongo?
Tuko na amri kutoka kwa His Excellency the President, ambaye ametuamurisha tufanye kazi na NCPB tuhakikishe hiyo fertilizer imewafikia kwa cooperative society, na hiyo fertilizer ni ya kahawa na iwafikie kwa shilingi 2,500.
Nani amesema hapa tuwe na term limit ya viongozi wa ushirika? Nani anasema hapa watu wakuwe viongozi mpaka kwende kwa kaburi ndio?
The government, through the National Disease Control Council, is continuing its efforts to accelerate county-led solutions to address the threat of new HIV infections, teenage pregnancy, and gender-based violence in Kenya. At a national meeting that brought together health stakeholders, county leaders, and civil society organizations, the NSDCC stressed the importance of national and local partnerships to demonstrate strong leadership in the fight against these challenges.
Ya kongamano ilikuwa la kuleta zote pamoja ili tufanye kazi pamoja, because sababu kila mtu ana jukumu la kukabiliana na haya maneno ya chukua. Now the emerging scenario is that the donor funds are dwindling. We do not have those commitments. What is the urgent priority, and what can we consolidate and integrate? And those are the discussions that are going on for Homa Bay and for the counties that are here. You are involved in that process of reprioritizing the discussion around the Global Fund Cycle 7, GC7 grant. Our priority here should be in closing the tap and ending the new infections, using our community health promoters, using our assistant chiefs, using our religious leaders, using our fisher folks as champions at the front.
It's everybody's business. It is the CHP's business. Maybe their tools should have an indicator on GPV that is able to bring information to say, in this household, this is happening. It is the chief's business, the sub-chief's business. It is the business of the police.
We are going to take a short break, but we'll be back with more. Don't go far. Welcome back. Dagoretti North MP Beatrice Elachi is now calling on the ODM leader to intervene and convene a meeting with leaders, especially in Dagoretti, to find a solution to the party's by-elections in the area. Elachi has also condemned leaders who transport people from different places to the area to vote, saying that is not ODM democracy. Elachi has also called on the party leadership to address the electoral issues that have risen in the party, which she says are going wrong.
He is in Homa Bay. Baba, you told us to harmonize. Call us now. The whole list was there. People who fear, who go and bring people from Kariobangi, Burundis, and everyone to do elections, as we use our people of Dagoretti North, because we know they appreciate what we have done. So if you don't have people, you want to carry the whole of Nairobi and make it an election, that one, those things of ODM are for the past. Past. And ODM, let us style up and do things the right way. Let us stop doing these petty things that spoil the party, that spoil the spirit of the party.
It is very unfortunate that we have allowed the kind of non-democratic ideals to seep into the ODM structure. There is no transparency. The list which was being presented in most of the polling stations for the grassroots elections were not verifiable. It is very unfortunate that the ODM team, the NEC team, the National Election Coordination Committee, can go to the extent that they declare that there is an election, they present the rules, then they go and defy their own rules. They don't start the election at the appointed time. They don't use the verifiable list as scheduled. Then you can't reach them.
Residents of Nturukuma area, Nanyuki town, Laikipia County, are complaining about the loss of their livestock following incidents of their cattle being slaughtered by unknown persons. The situation has left them without a livelihood and has increased fear among the community. So far, over 20 cattle have been slaughtered, saying that security forces are ignoring them.
Wakavamia wakang'oa girofu ili tusiwaone usiku, wakahama. Wameiba hata kwa jirani yangu, wamekuja wakachijia ng'ombe kwa geti yangu. Mimi ujumbe ni kwa wale wanaiba. Nawaambia hivi, muachane na kuiba. Mumetuhangaisha ya kutosha, mumekula vitu ya wenyewe bure.
Juzi tulizika pasta moja hapa few meters kutoka hapa tuko. Hata hakumaliza wiki mbili akiwa kwa shimo, ng'ombe zake zikaenda zikiwa 2. Same week kukaibiwa zingine upande huu karibu kwa mzee mwingine anaitwa Mureithi baba Ede, zikaibiwa hapo. Kadume following day kukaibiwa kadume kengine kalienda kuchikiwa huko upande ya Githinjiro.
Imekuwa ikihappen si mara ya kwanza, si mara ya pili, si mara ya tatu. Venye tumekuja hapa sisi wote tumetazama, tumeona zile ng'ombe zenye zote zimechijiwa hapa. This one has to come to a stop.
Nikaandikisha ombi na sikusaidika juu hakuna umbwa ilikuja kufuata hao waizi, na wakati wa mwisho nikaulizwa, "Mbona wewe mama unalala ukiwa na ng'ombe?" Sasa nikajiuliza, nitakuwa nalala na ng'ombe kwa rumu yangu ama nitalala kwa ng'ombe?
Ni security team inafaa itumwe hapa. Vile walikuwa wanatumana wakati wa maandamano, mpaka wanachukua reinforcement from Keganjo. Waende hizo reinforcement walete mashinani.
A 12-year-old girl in Olkalau, Nyandarua County, who is also a grade 7 student, was raped and murdered. The family has said that the girl was sent to a shop but later did not return home, and her body was later found dumped in a field, and an investigation is currently underway.
Kukiwa juzi, kulikuwa on Wednesday, huyo mtoto alitumwa na guka yake kwa duka. Enda kulikuwa masaa ya saa 6 na hakurudi.
Asubuhi tukachukua hatua na tukaenda kumtafuta, tukaenda ile ng'ambo, na tukavuka pande hii yetu, ndio tulikuta mtoto kama ameuawa.
Crime scene investigation personnel walienda, timu ya DCI Nyandarua Central walienda kwa kuprocess the scene na kuchukua mapicha na kuanza investigation immediately.
Huyu mtoto yetu aliuawa na sijui ni nani alimuua. Sasa nataka serikali washukulie hiyo hatua.
The presence of gold in the fields of residents of Ojami village in Teso South, Busia County has caused a conflict as neighbors are fighting over the resource. Gold mining continues day and night, while residents of the village fear that their houses will sink as the mines are dug more than 200 feet below the ground where their houses are located. The residents have called on the Cabinet Secretary of Mines, Hassan Joho, to intervene and resolve the issue.
Wamepita chini ya nyumba yangu na kando huko kwao, wameingia chini, wanachimba gold chini ya nyumba yangu. Na nimekimbia kwa serikali. Serikali imejaribu kukuja kuwazuia, bado tu wamekataa, wanaendelea kuchimba. So niliona ile jambo nzuri ni ile nieleze serikali iweze kunisaidia.
Iliweza kupatikana nyumbani, gold iliweza kupatikana. But maisha yangu haiko sawa kabisa. Familia inanisumbua sana, wananisumbua. Walinitishia maisha, ilikuwa tarehe 5 mwezi wa 7 saa 2 usiku. Kulikuwa watu 3 waliweza kuweza kuniambia, ndugu ya baba zangu ndio waliweza kuniambia kama baba yangu alikuwa na kifua na saa hii ako chini. Kifua yangu ni nini?
Mimi ombi langu kuu ni serikali tusaidie, kwa sababu tumekimbia Busia mzima kwa serikali, kwa DPP, kwa assistant chief na wakubwa wote wa serikali wengine wa hapa Busia, lakini hatupati msaada yoyote. Na nyumba yetu huko chini imechimbwa, mababa zetu wanatutishia maisha. Mamangu amehangaika Nairobi kufulia watu, kufanya kazi ya hustle mpaka vile tumesoma mpaka tumemaliza form 4.
And that wraps up tonight's broadcast on Younib TV News at 9. I am Eunice Mutua, and it's been a pleasure bringing you the day's top stories. Remember, you can follow this and other developing stories on our social media platforms and website throughout the day. Thank you for choosing Younib TV for your evening news. Until next time, have a peaceful night.